Welcome, Damon Bruce with you as we get ready for NBA action here on 2K Sports. Saturday in the NBA. It'll be the Denver Nuggets facing off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew. I'll see you at the half.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Pass to Mitchell. Makes the lead pass.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
Here's Murray. Number 15, defended by Allen. That's good.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big men.
Here's Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Cleveland on defense. It's a three-point game. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Brian Shaw. Doris, what do you have to say?
Guys, he said basically speed is going to be on full display today. He talked to his players before the game about getting out on the break at every opportunity possible and keeping the pressure on all game long. We'll see, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And he knocks down the first one. And for the Cavs, Cleveland managing just 6 wins out of the 30 games they had out of conference.
Well, when you can only win 6 games against the West, I mean, there's a pretty good chance you're going to finish at the bottom of the East. I thought injuries really derailed the Cavs season, but they weren't ready to go out on the road and beat better Western teams. Too many young players on the team who just didn't understand the NBA yet.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Some thought the Nuggets might be a dark horse team to get to the Western Conference Finals last season, but they didn't even get out of the first round. They lost to the Warriors, a very good Warriors team in 6 games.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And going back to that series, Clark, I think it was easily one of the most exciting series of the first round, but the Nuggets knew they would have an uphill battle when they dropped game 2 at home. You know, Steve, they looked like they missed Gallinari in some of those games, obviously.
Well, I think anytime you're down a three-point shooter, it makes it very difficult, particularly in the playoffs when teams can sit back and pack the paint. So I thought that was what that series showed, is that in the postseason, the best three-point shooting team often has a big advantage, and the Warriors clearly were much better from beyond the arc.
Gets it to go.
red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
The pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Count the bucket.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And so here's Cleveland. Number 10. And another three for Cleveland.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. There's a good screen. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, he does a great job of moving without the ball, and he gets a lot of good looks because of that movement. And as long as his teammates are setting screens and looking for him, he can be lethal from the outside.
And that is the key, Steve, but his release in those catch-and-shoot moments is also terrific.
First free throw is good.
You know, it's pretty hard not to ask the question after the Nuggets were bounced in the first round of the playoffs if, in fact, they were better constructed for the regular season than the playoffs.
Both good from the line that time. You know, continuing the talk about the Nuggets, it is a fair question to ask because this group, Steve, has been so successful in the regular season, but has yet to make a big splash in the postseason.
Yeah, I think they've advanced out of the first round 1 time in the last 9 seasons. So, I think it's a fair question, Kevin. I think you can win playing fast, but you have to have balance. Look at the Spurs last year. They played a very high tempo, but they played excellent defense as well. You've got to have some kind of a balance to win in the postseason.
Now here's Gordon after the miss from Allen. And here's Gordon. Passes it to Murray. 6 to shoot. Goes up with the stripe. Drained for 2 points. It's all knotted up. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. They set the pick. The dish to Allen. Poked away and stolen by Murray. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Number 15, defended by Allen. That puts them in the lead.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Mitchell. Number 35, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. 7 points in the game.
Beautiful finger roll to cap head drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Denver calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this part of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Here's Gordon following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. Shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
And Cleveland making a change here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Now here's Gordon. Number 15, Lopez covering, and the shot is good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Cavaliers leading. Number 10, defended by Caldwell Pope. Wade outside. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon with it. Number 1. No good off the front iron.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Cleveland moving it around. Back to Wade. Fires for 3. Good on the shot. 10 points for him.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Now Murray. He passes to Caldwell Pope. Puts the move on, and it's good on the way in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Good.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first? You know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point. And you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
Big group substitution here for Denver. .107 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Stevens. And that had been the rumor for a while. The Cavaliers looking to maybe mend some bridges and bring LeBron back in the mix when he hits free agency next year. Their books are certainly in order for it, Steve, and it might happen.
Hey, you never know. I mean, nobody expected LeBron to leave in the first place, so why not give yourself an opportunity? You are in his backyard in terms of LeBron's hometown, so I like what the Cavs have done. They've added young talent, but they've maintained flexibility just in case.
Here's Rubio after the made shot from Jackson. Number 3, an easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Jackson misses.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Number 3, and Cleveland again with the bucket. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Jordan the screen. Jeff Green on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 6. He dishes it to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 3. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the high-octane offense and the up-tempo brand of basketball the Nuggets played really was quite effective in being able to kind of dominate Eastern Conference teams.
Bryant is checked in for the Nuggets. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, and back to the Nuggets. They did well against the East, as you alluded to, Clark. They were 19-11, Steve, against the conference as a whole.
Well, that's right where they wanted to be record-wise, Kevin. And even though the Nuggets got out and ran, you know, they could actually still play with a physicality as well when they went up against the East. So they did pretty well. They swept the entire Central Division. And they were the only team to go undefeated against an individual division all last year.
Cleveland leading by 8. Stevens, the pass to Rubio. Rubio gets a screen from Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The putback, the follow-up flush.
Tell you what, coaches love to see that kind of hustle, guys. I mean, getting after it on the offensive board, that's always a winning play.
Absolutely.
Now, coaches love to see the hustle, but the fans love to see the dunk.
Bryant with a screen on Rubio. And the basket by Jackson.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Rubio gets a screen from Stevens. A floater. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for Jeff Green. The Nuggets trail by 10. Denver calls timeout.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Jeff Green on the wing. And it's blocked by Stevens. Tipped. Oh, and here comes Smith. All alone. Gets it to go. And here are the Cavaliers now. Rubio outside. The three, good. He's got 9.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room, and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And the Nuggets making a change here. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Wade passes to Stevens. Back to Wade. It's stolen by Bryant. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Green dishes to Smith. Clock at 6. Chipped away. Stolen by Wade. There's a screen. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Stevens. Back to Wade. Backs him down. Another shot. It's blocked. Now here is Smith. Dishes to Green. Number 11. Another three for Denver.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Number 3 takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. 11 points in the game.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets making a switch here. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Jackson. He has 5. Green kicks to Jackson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Good on both.
That's a familiar sight.
gosh, I
He
just
hardly
got that.
ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Kicks to Allen. Gives him the lead pass. That is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
And it's Green missing.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Jeff Green missing his last shot. Clock at 4. Here's Mobley. The offensive rebound. And again, it's Cleveland.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here is Smith. Back to Green. From the high post. Allen with the rebound.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Number 3, the finger roll finish at the bucket. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Bryant with a screen for Jackson. He feeds it to Smith. He kicks it to Green. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's good.
Boy, the struggles have been many here in this quarter. 1 of 6 is what he is now.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. And it's Rubio penetrating.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Smith gets to Green. Back to Smith. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Outside Jackson. That's good. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Feeds it to Rubio. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 12. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good...
Oh, he got it!
My goodness.
Boom!
Pound it!
What a shot. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers on top, up by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Now, presented by Sprint. Glad you're spending Saturday night with us? Let's... The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. The Nuggets trail by 15. Now Murray. Number 15. And that one's good. 8 points for him.
Now, he's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Here's Murray following the score by Cleveland. Excellent use of the screen that time.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Pass to Mitchell. Releases. Can't get it to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. Outside Gordon. There's the pass to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside Gordon. Another three for Denver.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Cleveland leading by 10. Passes it to Mitchell. Number 10. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Stolen by Mitchell. Shoots it up. And another miss by Cleveland.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
That's a mammoth dunk for someone who's far from the biggest guy out there on the floor.
Yeah, perhaps that'll give them the boost they're looking for to get out of the hole here.
Yeah, it should. I mean, if that doesn't fire them up, I don't know what will.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Murray. He has 6. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. No good again that time.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad. And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
Now, the numbers last year for them at the line, not great. Just 73% free throw shooting as a team.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And so here's Cleveland. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The jump hook, and that one's good. 8 points for him.
Now, they really needed that one to possibly stem the tide here.
You know, when you have a lead sometimes, guys, you exhale a little bit, get too comfortable with it, and as a result, they've given up a big run.
Here's Murray. Off target from three-point range.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. The feed to Gordon. He passes to Murray for the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Cleveland leading by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Five to shoot. Number 16. Offensive rebound. And Lopez gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him, when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
And so here's Cleveland after the made shot for Murray. Mitchell blocked. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 5.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Number 1. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Cleveland moving the ball around. The shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 6. Gordon goes in. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Dish now to Lopez. Gets it to go. Lopez has got his second bucket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. That one off the back iron and out.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
He dishes it to Lopez. Number 10 drains the three-pointer. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 9.
Get there.
1:39 left in the third. Here's Mobley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Nuggets trail by 10. Gordon with it. Now Green defending. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gordon. Pass to Jordan. Working on Allen. The jump hook. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Back to Allen. Good D by Jordan.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Again, the Nuggets score. Cleveland leading by 6. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Mobley defended by Gordon. That's good. He's got 11.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Count that one. Green, the pass to Mitchell. From deep. No luck. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Cleveland's Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Dishes it to Green. Five on the clock. Here's Mobley. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Once he gets inside like that, even an excellent defensive effort isn't enough.
There's the screen. Number 1. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is Green. And the pass to Stevens. Kicks it to Allen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Allen. At the line for 2.
Easy points, come on!
That free throw good from Allen. Denver making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Gordon. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Launches it. A rebound by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 10. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Allen, that's good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Murray. Plenty of space. Number 15. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Number 10. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And Denver has possession, down by 12. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Good! This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Mitchell. Baseline try. He squares up and sinks it.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Now Murray. There's the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup. 19 points in the game.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Cleveland leading by 9. Number 10. He's covered by Murray. Number 10. That three off the mark.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Number 11 slams it home for the putback.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
And so here's Cleveland. They lead by 7. Number 35. And a draw from three-point range. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Murray. Back to Gordon. The three. Another three for Denver.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Number 10. He's covered by Murray. Releases. And another miss by Cleveland.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Number 35, defended by Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. Here's Mobley. Moves back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Cleveland. Number 10. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the Nuggets making a change here. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Showing off a very smooth stroke at the free throw line right there.
Denver calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Brian Shaw had some words for his team in that last timeout. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Here's Gordon. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Timeout call the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. .53 left to play in the final quarter. The pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Gordon. Here's Mitchell. Drills the lead.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Gordon with it. Number 15. A three-pointer off the mark. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Mobley. The shot is good off the backboard. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead. Nuggets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Number 15, defended by Allen. No luck.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Mitchell. That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. 32 seconds left in the game. He feeds it to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mobley. The shot is off.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Gordon for 3. Gets it to go. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Holmes saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan player of the game.